Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to make a little purse and we are still using t-shirt yarn for this tutorial today. So you will need this green, whatever color you have, and each row is 32 meters and you will need approximately 3 rows, meaning approximately 100 meters or less. Okay, 100 meters is the max. Okay, so yeah, that's the yarn. You need 2 hooks. You have number 6. This is for the handle, the bigger one. And you have number 5, and this is for the back. Okay. You need this little O-ring. You only need 1. You need a needle. This is a big needle. You also need a small needle to sew the tag. This tag here. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, we're going to start with row number 5 to make the body of the bag. So grab your yarn and we're going to start with 25 chains. 25. Okay, we got 25 chains now. You're going to make some single crochet. Okay, so skip your first chain and go to the next one and start making single crochet. Okay, you will make single crochet until you get to the other end. Okay, almost here at the end. I have last one chain. I'm going to go in there and make 3 single crochet in that same chain. 1, 2 in that same, and 3 in the same chain. Okay, now you're going to turn and make some single crochet along until you get to the end, and you can hide your tail as you see on the screen now. Crochet along with your tail. Okay, almost at the end. And have one last stitch there. I'm going to make 2 single crochet in there. Okay, and just complete this round. Okay, you're going to go on the first stitch and you're going to slip stitch. Just slip stitch. Okay, then make a chain. Okay, you're going to start row number 2 now, and on that same stitch where I slip stitch, I'm going to make a single crochet to start with. Okay, on that same spot where I split. So I'm going to go in there on that same spot and I'm going to make a single crochet. Okay, then I'm going to make, we're going to start the herringbone stitch now. Okay, so to do so, grab this loop here, as you can see, go in that loop and go to your next stitch. Take your yarn and pull through all at the same time. This is called herringbone stitch. Go in that last loop and go to the next stitch. Grab your yarn, then pull through all at the same time. Go in there, go to the next stitch and you pull through at the same time. You're going to do like this until you finish this round. Okay, it's called herringbone stitch. Okay, so just continue like that until you finish this round. Okay, so I just finished my second round with the herringbone stitch. Okay, so this is the end. I'm gonna go right here, you see, on this stitch over here. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna slip stitch. Okay, just like that. Then you make a chain. And this is where you're going to place your stitch marker if you have it. Okay, I will place it because I don't want to confuse you, okay? So you have your stitch marker there, and you have your slip stitch, and then you made a chain. Now we're going to turn. You see, I'm here, right? I'm just going to turn this way. Then I'm going to come here. See, from the outside, I'm going to go in here. You see, I took these two. Then I'm going to take this one too. So I have these 2 loops and this other one. So 3 loops, and this one included is going to be having 4 loops on your hook at the same time. Okay, then you're gonna just bring it out like this. Then you're gonna go through all at the same time. Okay, just like that. Then you're gonna come here out. You're gonna take this loop over here. Then you're going to go to your next stitch, and you're taking 1, 2, 3 at the same time. Let me do that again. You go in these 2 first, then you take the 3rd one. Okay, then you take your yarn, you bring it out like this. You take your yarn over, you pull through all at the same time. I hope you see the thing. Okay, let's do it again. You take this loop here outside, then you go to the next stitch. You take 3 at the same time. Then you bring your yarn out like this. You see how I'm twisting my hook. Then you pull through all at the same time. See, you take this one, you go to the next stitch. You take 3 at the same time. You take your yarn. You see how I'm twisting my hook. Then I take my yarn over, I pull through all at the same time. Okay, you're going to do this until you finish this round. Okay, okay, almost here at the end. Okay, what I'm going to do, you're going to go in there again. Then I can take this off first. Then I'm going to go, you see, just here. Then I'm going to slip stitch all through at the same time. You see, all together. Then you're going to make a chain. You can place your stitch marker back. Okay, so just complete this round. Okay, so basically we're going to go back and forth. You see, this one was we were doing things backward, right? On the next round we're going to do forward again. Okay, so you're going to do it this way now. Okay, you're gonna go here on this first stitch, you see right there. Then you're gonna make your first stitch or your first single crochet. Then you're gonna start your herringbone pattern again. You go in there first, then you take in 3 at the same time. Remember, 1 2 3. You're gonna pull through at the same time. You take it again, you take your 3, then you pull through at the same time. Okay, just like that. So when you reach your stitch marker here, you're going to slip stitch like we did. You're going to make a chain, you're going to turn, and you're going to do it backwards now. I'm going to just do it back and forth, backward, forward, until we reach the number of rows that we need. Okay, see how it looks like. Just continue like that, and yeah, I will meet you when we reach the length that we need. Okay guys, here we are done with the most important part, and we're gonna count and see how many lines we have. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15 rows. Okay, let's see how long it is in centimeters. It's gonna be about 19 centimeters and 5.5 inches. Okay, now we are going to start the handles. Okay, start by making your back flat. Okay, put it flat like this, and then we're gonna use some needles, or if you have a stitch marker, to limit the side with the handles. So just put your needles randomly like this, but you're gonna count to make sure that they are equal. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you have to adjust. Okay, so on the middle part, it's gonna be our handle, and the sides are going to be crocheted. Okay, we have 8 stitches on the middle. Okay, take your yarn and your hook and pull your needle back. Oops, I have to count it again. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So just go there, and you're going to start making some chains. We're going to make 12 chains in total. Okay, that's 1. You're going to make 11 chains more. Okay, then you're going to go to your second. Okay, go to the next needle, and you're gonna just slip stitch over there, just like that. Then you have to cut your yarn. Sorry. Okay, that's the base of the handle. You're gonna go on this other side, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna make 12 chains. Okay, then you're gonna go to the next needle, and you're gonna slip stitch. Then you cut your yarn, and this maybe just bring it in. This is the base of your handles. Okay, now you're gonna go back where you end your last row. if you did everything right, the last row, this last row here should be forward. Okay, so we're gonna do this next row, it's gonna be backward. Okay, so you have to turn, and you're gonna start making your single crochet and taking your 3 loops at the same time. Remember that. Okay, just gonna continue taking your 3 loops and making your herringbone stitch until you get to the first point where we are going to start our handle. Okay, so when you get here, this is where we made our first chain for the handles. So you have to go there and make a stitch. So take your loop and go in there. You remember you're taking the 3 at the same time. Okay, now that we reach our first handle, grab that loop over there and go to the chain on the handle and make sure that your yarn is inside like this. Okay, go inside your first chain on the handle, then push that yarn out, then pull through all at the same time. Okay, grab your yarn outside, then go to the next chain on the back, on the handle I mean, and you're gonna pull through at the same time. It's basically the same thing, it's just that you're crocheting on the chains, but it's the same pattern, right? So just continue on those chains until you finish all the chains. Okay, I'm almost here at the end. I'm going to take that last one. Okay, now go in that, you see that same chain where you started the first, we made the first chain for the handle, right? You're going to go in there, yeah, just right here. Then you're going to do the same, make a herringbone stitch. Then you're going to continue on the back. See, just like we were doing normal herringbone stitches, just going to continue until you get to the other handle. Okay, we reach the other handle and we're gonna just doing the same. Go to that first spot where you make your first chain for that other handle. Go there and make a stitch. Then continue on the chains. Don't forget to take that loop before you go to the chain. Almost done with the chains. I'm making the last one. Then I'm gonna go here. You see that that's first chain that we made on that same spot. I'm gonna make another stitch, and make sure you are taking your 3 all together at the same time. Okay, then you're gonna finish with your herringbone stitch. Okay, then I'm going to just slip stitch, but before I take my loop, I slip stitch there to close this round. Then I make a chain. Oops. Okay, now we're going to do one last row, and it's going to be the end of the bag. Okay, the last row was backwards, so we're going to do this one forward. Okay, it's going to be the last row to complete the bag. Okay, you know what to do, right? So just do your forward stitches until you get to the end, and on the handle it's going to be the same. Okay, just do one last forward stitch. Almost at the end. Okay, now you're gonna slip stitch to finish. Gonna make a chain. Now you can cut and leave just a little tail. Okay, perfect. So this is your bag ready. Now we're gonna make, you have 2 more things to do, the strap and the tassel. Okay, for your strap you're gonna make sure that you double your yarn like you see on the screen, 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. You can make it any length that you want, okay, but just make sure you have double. So we have 4 in total. You're gonna make a knot at the beginning. All together the 4. You're going to start by making a knot like this. Then you're going to take your hook and we're going to start our strap. Okay, you have the top line and the bottom line. Okay, now you have your top there and your bottom here. Now grab your bottom and wrap on the hook like this. Then take the top one and pull through. Okay, pull it through just like this. Take the bottom one again, wrap on the hook, then the top one you will just pull through. Wrap the bottom one and the top one you just pull through. And make sure that you pull through the bottom one too after you pull the top one through, because you want it to be balanced, right? So grab your hook and pull it through just like that. You're You're gonna do it until you finish, you get the length that you need. So each time you grab the bottom, you wrap, then you pull through with the top one, just like that. Okay, just continue until you get the length that you want. Okay, that's it. You can just cut one tail longer than the other so they can use it to sew. Then those little tails, you need to hide them inside the strap. You can use either a needle or your own hook. Okay, now let's see how long this is. Okay, it is about 115 meters. Okay, now let's make the tassel. You need something like a book or anything solid that you can wrap your yarn around. So just find something to wrap around. You wrap just the amount of the yarn that you think is suitable for your bag, okay? There's no specific volume, just something that you like, okay? So just wrap it until you get the volume that you need. Is okay, and just pull it to take it off. I think it's too much. Okay, just cut. Then you cut another piece just to wrap it around. Okay, go on that needle and wrap it. Okay, you might wrap it maybe one or twice. Then you're gonna fold just like this. Fold the two at the same time, and you're gonna fasten up all together just like this. Okay, now you can just cut the tail. Okay, now you have to go to the bottom. You have to trim to make sure that your tassel is well done. Okay, now that everything is good, take your ring and just put it, you see that top when you fasten off, just put it on the top. Yeah. Now we're gonna sew the strap on the back and then add our tassel. Okay, we're gonna sew the strap now. If you left that tail long enough, you can use it to I mean where you end your round, your last round, you can use it to sew your strap on the back. And make sure you sew it on the top, not inside, not outside, only on the top of the last round, okay? On the side, but on the top, not in, not out. Okay, when you finish the one side, you go to the other one and you just sew the strap on the top. I insist, don't sew it inside or outside, sew it on the top of the round. The last thing to do is just to add your tassel and we are done. You can add it anywhere on one of the two sides. You can choose one side to just add, it doesn't matter because they both the same thing. I like when the tassel is the same length as the back. So if you notice that your tassel is a little longer than your back, you can just trim it a little bit to have your perfect length, okay? Okay, the last thing now is just to sew your tag on the back, and that's it. That will conclude the tutorial. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the fact that you stayed and you watched the entire tutorial. I really appreciate it, and I'm grateful for that. If you could give me a comment, a like, a share, and most importantly, if you can subscribe to my channel, it will mean a lot to me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you the next time for another tutorial.